Okay, good afternoon. Once again, nagbabalik po tayo dito. This is now the quarterfinal matchup dito sa Efren Bata Reyes Yalin 10-ball Open Championship live here sa Pacman's Q Club. And right now, two players that are very well known when it comes to the pro scene. It's Oliver J. Batman Villafuerte, Cocoy Digos from Davao City, also an SBA player dun sa last season, Negros Pillars, and his opponent, no other than one of the top pro pool players recently coming from a really good run dun sa ating World 9-Ball Championship. It's Devil Boy Patrick Gonzalez. Ayan. One of the cool people na nandito, no? And for your information, no, nakausap ko si Devil Boy. According to him, ginapang niya ang losers bracket that was yesterday. So the very first match he had, that was when he first played here, either Wednesday or Thursday, lumaro daw siya, natalo siya, and eventually sa losers bracket, he had to play 5 straight matches kung saan inabot daw sila ng alas 3 ng umaga. So definitely, fatigue is gonna be taking a toll here para sa mga players. Nonetheless, ito, no, Batman, a really tough player. So matagal ko na rin napanood to, no? First time nakita ko to, Cocoy Villafuerte. Personally, I saw him back in 2016. Sumali ng isang open tournament. And when it comes to skill, talent, and confidence dito, no, Cocoy Villafuerte, kompleto na rin to, no? Again, Efren Bata Reyes Yalin 10-ball. We are sponsored by Yalin Pool Tables. Ayan po ang ginagamit natin dito. Yalin Hacker Ghost, branded as EBR dito sa Pacman's Q Club. Owned by Efren Reyes and Senator Manny Pacquiao itong club na to. Managed, handled by CEO Mr. Marlon Manalo. Ayan, si Marvelous Marlon. So maraming salamat po sa mga taong nasa likod ng papatakbo ng event na to. Of course, acknowledgements to the Makati Pool Players Association. So Makati Pool Players, the tournament organizer, the reason why the event has been running smoothly is because of them. So headed by President Mia Domingo, and to acknowledge the other board members, Mr. Patrick Lavelle na talaga namang kanina pa nakatutok, no? He's the one who's announcing the matches, so not easy. Of course, our table official and committee, Mario Aquino, and of course head referee Mr. Alan Soliman. Ayan, shout out din kila Mr. Erickson Del Villar, Chiward Bonode, and Mr. Arvin Arceo. Maraming salamat po na imbitahan po ako, Aris Almario, para mag-commentary dito sa ating nagaganap na torneo. Well, there you go. Oliver Villafuerte, Cocoy, draws first blood. First point goes to him. That was a quick rack na kombinasyon o na karambola. Ang G's doesn't result in a win. Babalik lang po ng referee yan. The referee will respot the 10-ball if it is pocketed legally in this match. Once again, the home of champions, that is Pacman's Q Club. Dito lamang po yan sa Worldwide Corporate Center along Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City. Well, that was a dry break coming from Cocoy Villafuerte. And we're going to be seeing firsthand here Mr. Patrick Gonzalez, another Marboys Billiard Club sponsored player. Maraming salamat din, no, sa Marboys Billiard Club for hosting a number of events. Okay. So apparently, Mr. Gonzalez was only limited to playing a safety. That was in the next shot. Devil Boy is gonna go offensive. I've seen this guy pocket balls for many a time, and talagang matikas din talaga to, no? This guy doesn't just make balls; he makes them very effectively. Uh, Matibay talaga, no? Manumbok itong si Mr. Devil Boy. Yung minsan akala mong hindi na madaling ipahulog, para sa kanya parang normal lang, no? Well, he obviously would like to adjust a little bit when it comes to the table speed. Sa ngayon, malamang naninibago pa yan si Mr. Devil Boy, but of course, moving on, moving forward, sa kalibre, sa tira, no? Dunong ng player natin dito, darating at darating siya dun sa point na makukuha din niya yan. Even having players warm up dito sa table na to for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, that doesn't exactly guarantee that you would easily get the feel of the table on how it plays. Minsan talaga, no? It takes at least an hour, 30 minutes to an hour playing and of course sparring with other competitors. Maganda talaga kapag gusto mong magama yung mesa, medyo makikipaglaban ka, no? Hindi yung puro practice lang. Okay, so from where the balls are at right now, seems pretty open except maybe for the 8 ball. Open din naman yan, no? But Mr. Villafuerte probably would have to bounce off 1 or 2 rails to get position here for the 8. Well, he recognizes the challenge and alam niyang may konting trabaho pa, no, na kailangan gawin. Well, he prefers to draw this back. So I imagine maybe playing 2 rails, pero ito, no, Mr. Villafuerte decides that draw shot is the way to go. Okay, so we can see a clearer view of the angle here. I think he's gonna have to bump the 10 or avoid it completely. Well, managed to avoid running into that 10 ball, pero he fell a bit short of ideal shape. So the 9 is still very makeable, but of course, humihirap lang ng bahagya. But not for this guy, Batman, Cocoy Villafuerte, no? So perfect on the 10. This is for 2 points. There you go. That's 2-0 for Mr. Cocoy Villafuerte. As ang makakamit ang maitatapos, no? Right now, they are now guaranteed 50,000. Ang mananalo dito will receive a guaranteed 100,000. So the more you advance towards the end of the tournament, syempre lumalaki yung prizes. And definitely everybody's eyeing for that championship trophy, the title of becoming the first EBR Yalin 10 Ball Open champion, that is. So, well, that of course is Cocoy Villafuerte once again coming up dry. And a bit of technical difficulty, so bear with us guys. Ayusin po ng ating uh, ayusin po ng ating technical team. Okay, so Devil Boy Patrick Gonzalez, ito po, no? Uh, this is now a fairly open layout for Patrick. 6 to the 7 won't be a problem. Ganun pa man sa 7 to the 8. So, by his standards, with his skill level, malinaw na to, no? This is gonna be working in Patrick's favor. So, sit tight, relax, enjoy Devil Boy's run here. Well, finally getting his own point. Well, it didn't seem like Patrick Gonzalez made the ball off his break. Well, he looks deflated given that he was hoping for something. Syempre, no, if he's gonna win this event, this match, the break has to be going in your favor. Pag talagang hindi pumapabor, no, medyo problema yan. So anyway, Cocoy Villafuerte titira dito sa uno. It's a long straight in one. He has used up his time extension. Tingin ko tama lang yun, no? Nicely executed straight in shot that actually deserves an applause. So maaring diretso lang yon, stop ball lang yon. But remember guys, one miss or one good shot made actually results in the possibility of a run out for players. So one really good shot and that could be it para sa isang rack. So the value of that is determined dito sa kalalabasan no, ng kanyang pag-ubos. And of course, senior referee Alan Soliman is the one handling this event. Head referee. I stand corrected. Well, it seems like the 4 will pass the 6 here. Di ko lang sure no, if he would like to hold for the position on the 5. Pipitik na lang siya at pipigil. Just like that. So, nicely done. Probably this time, kakailanganin niyang tumalbog, no? That would be 2 rails. Back for a shot on the 6. Just like that. Medyo na pang-iwi si Mr. Villafuerte. He obviously didn't want to land straight. Pero okay pa rin, no? Most of the problems or problem balls have been solved there. Hindi na ganun ka-problema ang tira papunta sa 6, 7, and 8. That's good. So nice angle here. 8 ball for Mr. Villafuerte. It's going to be easy for him to drift that cue ball closer to the 9. And so the odds of him winning this rack at this point are pretty high. We're all expecting him to land onto his 3rd point in a few moments. All about the break at first and holding nerves eventually. Malakas talaga sumargo yan si Cocoy Digos, no? His full potential of breaking balls, alam nyo, pag narinig nyo parang nakakabingi din talaga yan, no? So he doesn't get anything off his break. And Patrick Gonzalez, well, he comes here. Parang he's gonna have to swerve probably a bit. Yeah, he was trying. No, okay. Ayan, no? So, pinakamasama dyan, no? If he broke up the cluster 8 and 3, dadali yan para kay Mr. Cocoy Villafuerte. So, Cocoy recognizes the problem balls immediately and wants to come up with something later on para makapag-run out siya uli. So, again, panoorin po natin yan. Okay, and of course, nanunood po ang kaisa-isang legend, the magician, Efren Bata Reyes. Ayan po, no? So, anytime nandito si EBR, Efren Bata, it's always a pleasure and an honor to be around the presence of the greatest pool player of all time. Maraming salamat po, Efren Bata Reyes. Hindi magiging ganito ang bilyar sa Pilipinas kung hindi po dahil sa inyo. Well, Cocoy Villafuerte will landing a little awkward here in the 6. Siyempre, kayang-kaya naman ang galing nila to, but you always want to leave yourself an easier shot because things might go wrong kapag ka namimwersa ka ng tira, no? Just like this. Di naman laging automatic ang pahanda, no? So Villafuerte, who had the advantage earlier on dito sa rack na to, has lost it. Probably would like to play a safety here on the 7, or if the bank is available, he could take the risk. But remember, hindi pa siya nakakalamang na malaki ngayon, no? Mahirap na if he risks the 7 via a bank and gives it and sells out. Baka mamaya mauna bigla si Patrick Gonzalez. Oh, so it looks like one ball po ang 7 and 8 via the combination. So Patrick Gonzalez, well, it has to be a shot he would take here. Sisilipin na niya. Ayun. So hindi naman pala one ball. Pero check out the safety that deserves a round of applause. Very good, Mr. Gonzalez. Devil Boy. Galing. Impressive cue ball control as well as the object ball. So hindi lang naman, no, yung pamato ang iniingatan. Pati rin yung tinitira. Not sure if Cocoy has called a pocket here, but he's jumping obviously. And that's gonna sell out. So it's pretty close to the side, and this time Patrick Gonzalez has called a side. Well, he didn't expect to go short there. Obviously, gusto niya pabukahin yun, no? With that spin he put, bumanda sana ng medyo mas maaga. Still very makeable here for Patrick, pero yun na nga. He's gonna recompose himself, and well, literally, there's a bug there who's getting in the way. Nice speed. That's gonna be okay. Okay na yan, no? So anything past the center of the table will actually do for these guys. Probably he would like to take the 9 and the 10 in the same pocket. So we watch out. Oh, okay. Hindi pa nag-iinit si Mr. Devil Boy. Ooh. Darating din yan, no? Sa mga Devil Boy, Patrick Gonzalez fans, supporters. But of course, para sa mga Cocoy Villafuerte supporters, eto na. This is for 4 points against 1. Okay, and finally for Mr. Patrick Gonzalez, andito na rin po siya for the 10 ball. There you go. To stop the bleeding, Mr. Gonzalez finally sinks that 10. So right now, he trails 2 points. He has initiative. He has the advantage of the break in the next rack, but he is still championship. This is a race to 11. So kanina po, we had race to 9s, but now it's a race to 11. So mahaba na po ang mga laban ngayon. Okay, so Devil Boy, not exactly the hardest or strongest of breaks there, but gets something to drop, gets it down. Gagapangin to ni Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Ulitin natin, wag gapang, hahabulin to. Baka iba ang pumapasok sa isip natin, guys, no? Hahabulin ni Mr. Patrick Gonzalez tong si Cocoy Villafuerte. A very crafty safety. Ganda ng pagkakakuha niya doon, no? And this should buy him time. Villafuerte with the goods, with the skill really to kick at this. But of course, as if we were Patrick Gonzalez, ini-expect natin, no, makakatira tayo na maganda sa susunod. Safety play by safety play here coming from Patrick Gonzalez. Nako, papasok yata yan, no? Well, of course, he didn't call the 2. And this gives Patrick Gonzalez the opportunity to choose whether he wants to take the 4. And obviously, wala naman pong butas, no? And the risk of going for a combo on the 9 is pretty high. So probably, he goes for a safety using the 9 ball. Yun yung basic safety dun, no? Tutulak lamang niya yan, and in the hopes that he doesn't sell the 4 ball out, and based from how we can see it, parang lusot yan, no? Parang may kita. So not exactly working in his favor, that is Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Well, mahirap rin, no? According to him, he finished his match around 3:30 in the morning against Jeff De Luna, climbing all the way up from the loser's bracket. So talagang nahirapan si Mr. Patrick Gonzalez, but he has already won a number of matches, last 32 and last 16. Talagang kahit pagod-pagod, puyat-puyat, no? Galing sa mga laban, no give up in this guy. So ganon din naman si Mr. Villafuerte, no? Syempre hindi naman tayo pro Patrick lang. Para sa akin dito, I'm all for good play. Idol ko rin naman to, si Cocoy Villafuerte. Ayan, so, well, he doesn't want to be straight in here on the 8. He drew back, pero medyo nabitin yata yung kanyang pagpapalapit dyan, no, sa 9. Of course, no question, kayang-kaya, but anytime you're supposed to take a long shot, put spin, or kill the cue ball, medyo yan yung alalay dyan eh, no? No problem. So nakuha naman ni Cocoy, and this will put him 3 points ahead again. There you go, that's 5 against 2. Cocoy Villafuerte winning that rack. So much of a comfortable lead, I'd say. Three racks. Kayang-kayang habulin ng mga professional pool players yan. But we better see. Wow. Well, he really put in the power there. Napakalakas naman ng pagkakatira na yun. That's pretty amazing. And he has here a shot on the 1, pero cue ball close to the top rail. A bit of traffic, a bit of work to be done getting on from the 1 to the 2. Ayan na. Ba. That was nice. Iniwasan yung 4, no? Very quickly, after a really good break there coming from Cocoy Villafuerte, aapat na lamang ang natitirang mga bola dito para ubusin niya, no? And that's gonna be a good sign for his game. It matters a lot. Yung sargo, the break, is actually working in a player's favor. So sa galingan naman ng pag-ubos, for as long as the layout is good, the chances na uubos ang player, especially of this level, is pretty high. This is to lead by 4 racks against Devil Boy. And halfway through is Mr. Cocoy Villafuerte. So nakaka-6 na, 5 na lamang ang kailangan. Well, batiin ko lang yung ilan sa mga notable people na nandito, no? Mr. Ramon Mistica, no? Si Maestro Monching. Very much supportive here sa lahat ng mga kaganapan along with Mr. si Don Don Rasalan, no? And of course, the support of another really well-known personality sa industriya ng pool, si Mr. Oben Sena. And if you've heard of the JNP Amateur Tournament, acknowledgement sa presence ni Mr. Jesse Gonzalez. Ayan, salamat po sa pagsuporta, sir, no? He's here as well. At marami pang iba. So anyway, here we go. Mr. Gonzalez Patrick, no? Medyo may kahirapan pa. Ang kinalalagyan ng 3-ball. Wow, nicely played position. Ang gagaling ng mga tira nito, no? Totoo lang, parang kung ako tatanungin nyo, mayat maya pumapalakpak ako eh. Kasi napakahirap talaga magbilyar, no? So 3 to the side, probably the 4 as well. Hindi. So the angle dictates that he can take that 4 to the corner. Two balls away for Patrick Gonzalez. Ito na, no? Magsisimula ng humabol na talaga tong si Mr. Devil Boy. Well, there you go. Patrick Gonzalez. He's good. Okay, rack. Oh, Mr. Devil Boy would have to figure out the break kasi kung hindi, no, he's gonna be leaving open tables here for Mr. Cocoy Villafuerte, who looks like he's dialed down and definitely is putting in the focus, the effort para maipanalo niya yung match niya. Parang malakas ang pagkakahatak, no? He's gonna go for the side. Hahatakin ba niya? Looks like. Medyo naka, ano siya, no? Katumbok pa ilalim. Ayan. yan. So pinatay lang pala niya no ang bola diyan para sa banda. And seems like Mr. Villafuerte here once again will be fortunate enough to escape being caught up by Devil Boy Patrick Gonzalez. Easy 10 ball now, straightforward. Cocoy Villafuerte. This is for 7 points. There you go. Muli no, dito sa Efren Bata Reyes Yalin 10 Ball Open Championship nakakalamang sa quarterfinals match itong si Oliver Villafuerte with 7. Once again, magandang hapon po, no? Almost 5 p.m. dito po, Manila time. And we are live dito po sa Pacman's Q Club located here at the Worldwide Corporate Center here in along Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City. This match so far is leaning towards the favor of Mr. Oliver Villafuerte na ngayon 8 points na siya. He can win this in this race to 11 against Patrick Gonzalez. Ang mananalo dito, the winner of this match between these two is going to be facing off with the winner between Livan Corteza and Emmanuel Delgado. So that would be the semi-final match. So right now, last 8 players, quarterfinals. One is at the TV table, the stream table. The other 3 matches are somewhere along the pool hall. And the next 2 semifinals shall be aired live dito po sa ating stream table as well as the finals. And the clapping that you hear there, it looks like Livan Corteza has finally won. So let me confirm that. Parang nanalo na siya, no? Against Emmanuel Delgado. Score. Ayan. So it's clear now. Livan Corteza winning 11-5 against Emmanuel Delgado. Long shot here for Mr. Cocoy Villafuerte. He missed it. And of course, here we go. Patrick Gonzalez trailing by 5 has an opening shot. Looks like he wants to break up the cluster, go around it, bump the 3. Nice. The serves, a round of applause. Mahirap po yun, no? Judging the angles. And of course, where the score is at right now. Medyo nakakapanghina for some players. But this guy, he knows the feeling of trailing a lot of racks. No stranger to adversity, Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Well, ito, no? It's pretty open. And so people congratulating Mr. Livan Cortesa along the way. So he's close to winning this event. Hindi naman nakakagulat, no, Mr. Livan Cortesa. Also one of the top pro pool players here. Very experienced veteran din, no? Well, he's just focusing and controlling his nerves, Mr. Devil Boy. And obvious na, no? This is gonna be a rack for Mr. Devil Boy. Gonna score 4 against 8. para kay Mr. Villafuerte. And do stay tuned, guys. Sargo na naman yan. Malakas talaga sumargo si Mr. Villafuerte. That's the reason he has been getting really good rolls. Still fighting his way here, Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Medyo umalat na, no? Ang mga bagay para sa kanya. Di na ganun kapabor ang mga bola, but still, being a fighter that he is, he's gonna grind his way back to contention dito sa laban na to. Of course, we can't discount the fact that time is against his side. That is a really crafty shot there coming from Oliver Villafuerte. I think a kick shot may be warranted here for Patrick Gonzalez. Okay, that was a nice attempt there, Mr. Villafuerte. He still has a shot here on the 2, kaya lang he has a lot of distance between that 2 and the cue ball, and the 6 probably is in the way. I think he was eyeing for a combo, kaya lang ngayon naging palusuti na lang tong dos na to. Well, instead, he just came out and played the safety. Nothing much he could have done, and so may pagkakataon pa dito, no, si Mr. Patrick Gonzalez to play something else. Well, we're here right now. 5 balls left dito sa ating rack number 14. Obviously, the problem is the 6 ball. Patrick Gonzalez, medyo mahihirapan siya, no? Kuhanan ng tira itong size na to. Unless pipinahan lang niya. Ayan, so clear enough. Maybe uh, the the 6 and the 8 provides enough space para mahulog yung size na yan, and that's what is called. And probably he would like to get behind the 10. Medyo mahina yan for Mr. Gonzalez. And so, of course, Cocoy Villafuerte is gonna be facing some kind of safety here. Hindi naman para ilaban to ng doblete. That might be a problem. Lalabas yan. And probably a chance for Gonzalez. Take this to the side. He's got to use the side in order to have that cue ball travel down and up. Papalik dyan sa 8. So he needs the leverage of speed dito sa side pocket. He caught it thick. So it seems like it was a little too much of a challenge there for Patrick Gonzalez. And obviously this is an easier layout now for Cocoy. He's going to get on the heel once he gets the last 3 balls. gonna break for the very last time dito po, no? So it's his last break. And again, one of the hardest or strongest breakers dito na meron tayo sa tournament. You can witness that here. Apakalakas, no? He doesn't get a ball down, but he doesn't sell out anything easy here. So medyo talagang pag ayaw pumabor ng bola sa kalaban, no? Hindi talaga mangyayari. So anyway, tinawag na ang one ball dito ni Mr. Patrick Gonzalez. Probably he has a path there for rail first, or kita ba talaga? There you go. That goes in. Nicely executed. Okay, this is the chance probably for Mr. Oliver Villafuerte. If he can drop the last two balls, he books himself a seat for the semifinals. So here we go. Last difficult shot, not really the pocketing, but the 10 ball is just below him. There you go. And the handshake has been given to Mr. Oliver Villafuerte. Good sportsmanship coming from Gonzalez. Congratulations, Cocoy. And see you later sa ating semi-final match. Abangan po natin yung laban na yan. So sa lahat ng mga viewers natin, no, dire-diretso, no, 2 semi-finals and the finals will be streamed live dito lang